Welcome to Saturday afternoon football. We're coming to you from the Melbourne Cricket Ground. The grand final is here at last. This should be a classic between Essendon and Sydney. This is the day when dreams come true, when hearts are broken, when reputations are enhanced or diminished. For some, it will be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Here come the teams. Joins me. Who's your pick today, Huff?
Pleasure to be here, Hutto. I'm going with the Swans. They've been the best side all year, and I think they'll have enough in reserve. That said, I wouldn't be surprised to see this one in the balance late.
An interesting perspective. Thanks, Huff. Plenty of noise and excitement as we await the coin toss. The atmosphere is electric, the adrenaline is pumping. There's nowhere you'd rather be. Adams, look at the distance on that hand pass. That's a give-up. Knew the tackle was coming. Grundy making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. He stopped in his tracks. Rowbottom couldn't get an effective disposal. Mills, he's suddenly a popular man. Somehow released the ball. Warner, he just dropped it. Not a lot of space to work with. He's under close attention, normally delivers. Good thinking and good execution too. Draper, stripped of it.
That's got to be a free kick. Took them on, didn't dispose of it correctly.
Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Warner, Adams, clever handball. Blakey, was he held without it? Stringer has it now on centre wing. They've put themselves under pressure. Cox, Mills, wins it back. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Caught, dropped it like a hot potato. They've bottled it up. Draper with a deft tap. Merritt, Cox, was he taken high? It's no place for the faint-hearted to open their account. It's good, it's a goal.
That's a bit of a freebie. We can't afford to turn the ball over like that.
The Swans have put the first on the board quickly. Draper showing his skills. Dersma crunching tackle. Rowbottom Stripped of the footy. This is promising. No way through there, and they'll reset. Punch clear. Row bottom. Cops some unwanted attention. They're a big chance here. Redmond tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. That probably should have at least scored. That's good vision. Dersma has found some space. Clever kick. Cox takes the logical option. Ridley doesn't often waste it. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. Finally, they go inside 50. Look at him go. Does well under pressure. Adams leading from the front. Warner with a chance to run. What's he got on offer? Papley. They'll bide their time. Row bottom. A good kick here and they'll be in business. It's hard to defend ball movement like this. Into the pocket he goes. Wicks can go back and shoot a goal.
Kicking at his first.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
They dodged a bullet there. They might not be so lucky next time.
Redmond to bring it in. The kick was centimetre perfect. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. That's a strong mark. Centering ball. Mills clears the area. Rampy, solid tackle. Not sure who the target was. Merritt almost threw it out.
Tries to take him on and loses.
Row bottom. McInerney. This deserves a goal. Hayward drops into the hole and marks.
It's one of those ones that should be kicked. It's amazing how often players miss them.
He hasn't kicked it very well. Zerk Thatcher taking no chances. Draper, no easy exit. Dersma gets the kick away. Cox. Probing ball. Right, here's real danger now. He's completely shanked it. That's great footy.
This to get it back to a point.
He hasn't struck that well at all. Good disciplined defence. Has to be clean. Can he find a teammate? Mills is hard to beat one-on-one. That's skillful. Hayward. What a hand pass. Lloyd with a little bit of time. They're breaking down across half forward. The Swans guarding the corridor. Redmond kicks to space. Setterfield. He's generally a good kick. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Grundy. He's caught. Comes free in the tackle. Hobbs. How will the umpire see this? Papley marks at centre half forward. Towards the boundary line. Hayward demanded the footy and got it. Goes laterally. Defence 101 there. Merritt. Redmond. Dangerous place to lose it. Bit of a nothing kick. Right. He might have thought about the corridor. This is good ball movement. Slick hands. Merritt. Was that a throw? McInerney. Desperate to win it back. Mills. Row bottom. He's lost possession. Adams. He's been busy so far. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. Good-looking kick. Who's front and centre? Blakey throws it on the boot. Mills hunting the footy. He's lost it. Dersma. He's made a hot start to this match. Setterfield. Kicks to centre wing. Ridley. Ignoring the corridor for now. The kick is precise. Cox. That might attract a pack. Brings it out wide. Cunningham with the big fist. Attracted a crowd. Sloppy hands and they've turned it over. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Draper with the tap. Hobbs towards the goal mouth. Honours the lead.
This to get the margin back to just 1 point.
That is going very close.
It doesn't matter who you are. It's always good to get an early one on the ball.
Away we go once more. The two big men do battle. Adams. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. Thatcher wins it back. Great mark. Sets up a foot race. The Bombers have got out of jail. Can he hit a target? Draper. The Swans have denied them the corridor. Merritt. It's a high ball. Blakey got a fist in. Dersma, an ever-present threat.
Falls in his back. That'll be a free. A straight kick here, and they'll be in front.
This will be touch and go. Grundy
gets it to safety.
Lloyd heads wide with the kick in. Quality delivery by foot. Some indirect ball movement here. McCartan works hard to present. That's come off the side of the boot. Cunningham at half-back. Searching kick. Draper takes an excellent grab. Just has to hit a target. Wright is like a magnet in that forward line.
Just a question of whether the lead will be 6 points or 1.
He's normally dependable, and he is this time.
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
The Bombers were underdogs coming in, but they look anything but in the early going. The big men fly. Here's a chance to get it forward. Setterfield. Hobbs. What can he do with it? Heads for the pocket. Langford on the end of it. They are cutting them up with their ball movement.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
Well, you can't afford to dwell on it. Just got to make sure you get the next one.
Blakey tasked with the kick in. Lloyd presents in space. His field kicking is normally first rate. Cunningham. That's not a mark. The Bombers forcing them out wide. Grundy. Jordan. Can he impose himself on the match? Haywood. That might have been dropping the ball. Hobbs. Didn't need to be asked twice. He's been dispossessed. Good tackle. Rowbottom. Jordan. He's gone. Mills. Couldn't burst through. It's a tough game. Couldn't get a disposal. Grundy. They've worked it well. Was there some holding going on? Jordan. Rowbottom. Needs help. Met solidly. Hine gets back and should repel. Draper can run with the footy. Merritt. The Bombers showing some good signs early. Durham working hard and being rewarded. He doesn't waste many. This ought to end in a goal. Lays it off. That has to hurt. Jordan is calm in a crisis. Out wide with the kick. McInerney. Delightfully done. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? Menzie affects the turnover. They're going hammer and tong. Rowbottom absorbs the pressure. Mills. Durham in the centre square. Rampy closed him down. Davey Jr. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Draper slaps it out. Hobbs. Cox. Good build-up. Was that a legal disposal? He's besieged. The defenders will be nervous. McLean. Ball spills free in the tackle. Haywood. Desperate defence. Mills takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
A midfielder who consistently hits the scoreboard is a real valuable commodity in modern footy.
So a timely goal late in the piece. Laddams smashes it out of there. Jordan feeling the heat. Gets his kick despite the heat. Amati! Great body work.
He'll expect to convert this.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
Redmond to bring it in. Mackay takes a beauty. And they're away. Bryan uses the body well. They'll sweep this ball forward. They've opened them up here. Who was he aiming for? They're moving the footy quickly. Langford on a lead. Got to go quickly. Time running out.
Run down. Great chase.
Quarter time and nothing to split the sides so far. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
Only one quarter in, but already this has all the hallmarks of a thriller, not just because scores are level. Both sides look sound defensively, and I think this is going to be one of those games where it's nip and tuck the whole way.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Bryan wins the tack. Hobbs knew the tackle was coming. Davey Jr. Who's at home? Ramping.
He's in trouble. That must be holding the ball. He hasn't managed to find the middle yet. He should do so here.
Finds himself in space. Backs himself in. This deserves a goal. He's put it on the wrong side of the stick.
He's missed a couple now. Might just bring a few doubts into his head.
Lloyd heads wide with the kick in. Spills out in the tackle. Cunningham picking their way through. Florence can keep it moving. Good kick. Blakey got to get it forward now. Is that holding the ball? It's no place for the faint-hearted. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Laddams gets his hand to it. Mills, Rowbottom, Warner pounces. Parker, that sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. He's got an option in the centre square. Redmond. The aerialist will battle for this ball. Menzie. What more can you say? Mills, ever reliable. They cannot keep him quiet. Laddams. He's kicked it high. Good thinking and good execution too. Heads towards the half-forward flank. Mills. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Hobbs runs onto it.
Gives away a free and the moment passes.
Looking to set something up on the other side. Parker. That's a bruising tackle. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Bryan got his palm to it. Mills. Can they catch them out on the turnover? It's a high kick, a real rainmaker. Davey Jr. He'll be sore in the morning. Great tackling technique there. Bryan showing his skills. Merritt. You can't question his commitment. Davey Jr. Durham. Will he look for a target or go himself? Menzie has it at half forward. Back inboard now. Lloyd. The Swans under great pressure. McCartan. Cunningham. Thought his way through it. Rowbottom has found some space. Good penetration on the kick. Mills wins a hard ball. Hobbs saw that coming. He's suddenly a popular man. Bryan dishes it off. He's everywhere at the moment. McCartan. He's so clean with the footy. Grundy wanting to get on with the job. Looking for two in a row. Setterfield. Wicks knew where the help was. Well done. Jordan. Great work ethic to push forward and present. Haywood. This is a big opportunity.
Goals have been tough to come by. Got to make the most of your opportunities.
They're in front, are they?
Easy to say in hindsight, but that ball probably should have been centred.
McGrath to bring it back in. That's well played. And they're out of trouble. And we'll have a throw in.
Gary, what have you noticed down at ground level?
It hasn't been a thrilling start to the match, but we've got two very determined sides doing everything they can to undermine each other.
Merritt onto the non-preferred. Wiedemann navigated the traffic. Durham has a paddock in front of him. Rampy mops that one up. Terrific tackle. Why is he kicking it backwards? Lloyd, Jordan, Cunningham running in support. Adams, Durham gets there first. Hine, Hobbs delivers it inside 50. Merritt might fancy himself here. Feeds it out. Redmond in some space now. Hobbs. Haywood takes it on the half-back flank. How will the umpire see this? Mills That hand pass was telegraphed.
Must be holding the ball, and it is.
Adams. On centre wing. Lloyd. He's normally good on his non-preferred. Haywood has pushed into space. Jordan. It's a hot footy. Got to get rid of it.
He's gone. He had plenty of time.
They'll need to be more careful than that. Merritt. Haywood with a chance now. Parker. Snap around the body. It's there.
It's a gift, really, and he's taken full advantage.
The Swans with their noses in front. Bryan, the winner there. Durham, Mills, Adams snares the loose ball. Quick kick towards centre half forward. Laddams, Rowbottom. Fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. Merritt leads his opponent. Bryan takes the hand pass. Durham, Mills, gathers, Fox in the clear and marks uncontested.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
You'd think he'll kick this. You'd be wrong.
It's a let-off. He should have put that one away.
McGrath heads wide with the kick in. Heppel pushes into space and receives the footy. Zerk Thatcher had his name written all over it. A chance to clear now. Quality delivery by foot. This is good ball movement. Uses the non-preferred. Ridley swoops into the middle with the kick. Poor disposal. Keeps letting them down. Rampy in the right spot. Can they keep the footy this time? Davey Jr. at half forward. That's not his best effort. Cox can just about finish it himself. He's got under that one. Draper commands the footy.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
Underway once more. Bryan wins the hit out. Plenty of heat in this game.
How'd he get rid of that? Illegally, says the ump.
Goes back with the handball. Rampy moving the footy laterally. Mills. He just keeps racking up disposals. Lloyd. McInerney heads towards half forward. Haywood. Setterfield accepted the invitation. Merritt. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? The umpire says he had no prior. Bryan wins the tap. He's wrapped up. Durham. Cox. Kicks laterally. Redmond. That's almost worth a kick. Bryan.
He had prior opportunity.
The Swans have won it back. Laddams works hard to present. Mills. By hand. Rowbottom runs onto it. Alarm bells are ringing. Good vision there. Haywood. Bryan gathers. What a game he's having. Rampy. He'll feel that one. Stoppage coming up on the wing. Laddams wins the tap. Rowbottom. McInerney. Mackay had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Bryan. Ridley. What can he manufacture? Cox. Kicks to half forward. Durham might be just outside his range. Maybe he could have gone himself. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Cunningham. No easy exit. Gets it out of the danger zone. They've given it up. Merritt. Here's real danger now. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
The Bombers might be behind on the scoreboard, but they're giving a very good account of themselves.
Laddams wins it down. Jordan. The kick was centimetre perfect. Who will stand under that? Lloyd. The Swans look well drilled. Rampy. Great hands there. Florence, Blakey on the non-preferred. Durham. They might be caught out on the turnover. Crunching tackle. Not good footy there. Cox. Towards half forward with the kick. Bryan. Durham. Up and under. Grundy sees something he likes. It's a tough game. Jordan. Hobbs putting his body on the line. Heppel wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. What can they generate? And they're away. He's set upon. Bryan. I don't think he meant to smother it. Delivers to centre half forward. Wiedemann. He's been quiet. Hine working hard and presenting well. Durham. He should have the distance, but I'm not sure he has. Cunningham was committed to the contest. Langford lurking menacingly. It's a goal.
Could be relieved to have converted that one after a couple of misses, no doubt. 3
lead changes now. Jordan, Grundy, can he force his way through? They could almost have raffled it. Warner. Rowbottom. Haywood, dangerous to leave on his own.
To put them back in front.
Around the body, don't tell me. That is a stunner.
That's a quality finish. He's a beautiful kick at goal and his confidence is up.
The Swans have reclaimed the lead late in the first half. The two big men do battle. Hobbs. Cox. Good tackle. Might be time for one more score here. Attracted a crowd. Merritt. Luck's of fortune. It'll be a goal anyway.
I wouldn't put this past him. I've seen him do it before.
He's got it.
You might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion and he made the most of it.
The Bombers are really taking it to them today. It's half-time and the margin is 5 points. Truly anyone's game. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Bombers have put in a strong performance so far. There's still a long way to go, of course, but they've laid down a template for how they can beat this side. They've come in well prepared and are playing a disciplined brand of footy that sees them in this contest up to their eyeballs.
Couldn't agree more, Gary. Thanks for that. Important clearance here. Rowbottom. That's a bit of a waste. I've liked his game today. Setterfield on a lead. Durham into the action again already. The Swans on the ball now. Warner. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. Rowbottom. Heaney is the man on the spot and is marked.
Must kick goal in a close match.
Going at his first and he's got it.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
Neither side able to string goals together. Jordan. He's done brilliantly. McGrath takes an excellent grab. The Bombers might be able to start something. Haywood. Warner has worked hard to present. Mills. Mackay runs onto it. Solid tackle. Dealt with the pressure. This spells trouble. Haywood has 2 today. Make it 3.
Crafty forward play there. He reads the ball so well and he's one of those who can hurt you without having big disposals.
The Swans are doing enough to keep their noses in front. Punch clear. Hobbs fighting hard. Setterfield. The Bombers haven't been inside 50 for a while. Merritt is a real pocket rocket. It's there!
On the board with his first. That'll boost his confidence.
Who would know who's going to win this? Laddams palms it down. Warner. McInerney under pressure. Setterfield. Cox. Bryan. He's suddenly a popular man. Hine. That's a bruising tackle. That was almost handed to him. Laddams met solidly. Rampy. Can he get a kick away? Setterfield in the centre square. McInerney. Papley. Clean pickup. Set sail for home. And he is delivered.
They had to be patient, but they were able to pick their way through and eventually score.
The Swans with a steadying goal. Big clearance to win here. Hobbs. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Honours the lead. Adams. Good thinking and good execution too. Cops some unwanted attention. It's amounted to nothing. Rampy can send them into attack. Dersma. He hasn't been himself today. Ridley marks on centre wing. Goes very wide. Setterfield. Dersma. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Cox. Desperate defence. It's a goal.
I've been guilty of some questionable decision-making today. Not on that occasion. That was much better.
It's a good old-fashioned arm wrestle. Laddams wins it down. Warner. He ran into a brick wall. Rowbottom. Papley drives it inside the forward 50. McLean. Adams puts his head over it. Just needs an accurate kick now. Can they get something going? Ridley. Tumbles a punt towards the boundary line. They're moving the footy well here. They'll contest in the centre square. Bryan. Parker. He's caught. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Bryan showing his skills. Knew the tackle was coming. Hobbs. That's poor play. Hine leading by example. They could be in front in a minute. Adams. He'll be sore in the morning. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Bryan wins the hit out. Adams is cool under pressure. How will the umpire see this? Rinse and repeat. Good ruck work. Cox has it on a string. That's a shocker. That kick had nothing going for it.
Missed the target by a long way.
Setterfield. Grundy at close quarters. Parker. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Ridley. Got to get it on quickly. Heaney. Papley. Zerk-Thatcher runs onto it. Manages to find a teammate. And out of play.
Lots to analyse, Gaz. What stands out?
The Bombers are doing a lot right, and they've got great belief they can win this match. The longer they stay close, the more that belief will grow.
The Bombers simply have to find a way to get the ball inside 50 more often here.
The defence is disorganised. Haywood. That's a big play.
For a little breathing space.
He's on song today, but he's missed this one.
He certainly would have expected to kick that one, but he's got to put it out of his mind now.
McGrath brings it back in. Bryan read it well and claims the mark. That'll go close to the line. Redmond. Quality delivery by foot. Nice little give. Zerk-Thatcher. Dersma. Setterfield. Good handball. Heads for full forward. Stringer. That one was always his.
Straight in front, should not miss.
To give them the lead. He's done it.
That's just what you want from your key forward. A big marking goal with the game in the balance.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Bryan has rucked tirelessly. Cox, he's stopped in his tracks. Setterfield. McCartan making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Stringer. That could be a goal-saving tackle. Hobbs. Crosses the paint. Davey Jr. 3 in a row coming up. What a patch they're having.
They've risen to the challenge and are playing inspired football.
The match has been flipped on its head. Laddams punches it out of the ruck. Rowbottom normally delivers. McInerney stripped of it. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Hobbs closed him down. And we will do it all again. Bryan had his measure today. Dersma needs a good decision. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Wright takes the mark and can extend the margin.
It's so important to be efficient in front of goal, especially when it's tight on the scoreboard.
That won't make the distance. McCartan is like the Rock of Gibraltar. Goes wide with the kick. Cunningham working hard and being rewarded. He's not one to take a backward step. Laddams pushes into space and receives the footy. Florence with a chance to relieve the pressure. Cunningham makes position. McCartan can keep it moving. Good work rate. McInerney, he just dropped it. Davey Jr. runs onto it. Stripped of the footy. Rowbottom couldn't get an effective disposal. Was he taken high? Adams. Grundy has a vice-like grip. No wonder the forwards are frustrated. Doesn't often waste it. Bryan. Ridley. Clever kick. Rampy read it well on centre wing and can pump them back into attack. They've opened them up here. Adams. What's he got on offer? This is good ball movement. Rowbottom. Going at his second. Zerk-Thatcher tries to spike it out of the danger zone. The Bombers are red hot at the moment. That's a strong mark. Right. Clever handball. Bryan can get it and go. Time to measure the kick. Perkins. He put himself in the line of fire. Davey Jr. Hobbs. This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong.
They took the right options in moving that ball forward and were able to take the opportunity when it presented.
The Bombers are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. Rowbottom caught, dropped it like a hot potato. Rampy, it's a tough game. Lloyd does well under pressure. Cox clears the area. Hind, was he held without it? This is promising. Ridley, you can see their confidence growing. Setterfield. The Bombers are bringing great energy. Right, that's an aggressive handball. Hurried kick goes very wide. Merritt, the kick's astray and out of bounds.
How's it look down there, Gary?
The Bombers might be more conservative with the footy now and try to ensure that they don't cough up a late goal.
Adams somehow released the ball. Rowbottom. Mills has some attention to deal with. Warner feeling the heat. Gets the kick away. McLean got to the right position and hung on. Merritt gets to it first. He's hit up the lead. They're playing with purpose and poise. Right. The defence has fallen down. Setterfield. This is good footy. Merritt marks. That's hard to stop.
The Bombers with a late chance.
He hasn't struck that well at all. Wiedemann, can he get a shot away? Stringer comes free in the tackle. Grundy, terrific forward pressure. Adams, that's skillful. Rowbottom, sweeping handball. Mills, probing ball. Mackay had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Can he find a teammate? Lloyd takes an excellent grab. Delivers it inside 50. Rowbottom has floated forward. Papley, here's real danger now.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
It's on the way. Good looking kick. He's dogged it.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
The Bombers by 10 points. Grundy with the tap. Crunching tackle. Warner wins the hard ball. Papley. McInerney can run, and that's a great hand pass. Zerthatcher got to the drop zone. Dersma uses the body well. They're duking it out, these two. More lead changes in that quarter, and this is anyone's game.
Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
A grand final in the balance at three-quarter time. Exactly what we hoped for. We analyse statistics and game plans a great deal, of course, but to some extent that goes out the window now because it really becomes about finding one last huge effort, no matter how exhausted you might be feeling.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again.
Important clearance here. Warner throws it on the boot. Parker. That's a quality hand pass. Fox, row bottom. He might have thought about the corridor. Good disciplined defence. He's under close attention. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Rucks. Lost possession. Dersma. Adams. Can he hit a target? Haywood. Useful hand pass. Grundy. Loves the hard stuff. Centering ball. Warner. He's lost it. Papley. Draper. Runs onto it. The Bombers under great pressure. Sets up a foot race. Hine has found some space. Good looking kick. Setterfield. So influential today. This deserves a goal. Wright is so strong one-on-one.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
Touch and go. McCartan taking no chances. Draper, just as they were looking dangerous, they've coughed it up. An ill-directed hand pass. Florence, he ran into a brick wall. Not his finest moment. Searching kick. Honours the lead. Just has to hit a target. Right, in the clear, and marks uncontested.
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
Needs that to come back.
He hasn't had a big impact, but he's still found a way to kick a couple.
The Bombers are holding them at bay. Draper with the tap. Cox. Grundy. Can he be the fire starter? Good thinking and good execution too. Ignoring the corridor for now. Blakey. Dangerous to leave on his own. Hine. Desperate to win it back. It's a hot footy. Davey Jr. The Bombers looking ominous. Perkins with half a chance. Florence in the right spot at the right time.
That's got to be a free kick. Took them on, didn't dispose of it correctly. This would give him a shot of confidence.
He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one.
The Bombers are going from strength to strength. They've got all the answers at the minute.
The Swans are in danger of being run over. Hobbs, Dersma, that's a bruising tackle. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. The two big men do battle. Hobbs, he's set upon. Draper, the Bombers having a great patch.
To make it effectively a 5-goal game.
Kicking for his first. Spud Brawley would have loved that one.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
Lloyd heads wide with the kick in. The switch is on. Davey Jr. trying to bring the Crummers into play. This for 3 on the trough, and he steers it through.
He's got a couple now, and he's making the most of his opportunities.
The Bombers have got it on their terms. The big men fly. Hobbs. Cox. He's gone. Not a lot of space to work with. Knew the tackle was coming. How will the umpire see this? Lloyd. They've put themselves under pressure. That might have been dropping the ball. Rampy. They've given it back. Couldn't get a disposal. Adams. Grundy lays it off. Fox. Finally, they go inside 50. Hobbs with the big fist. Mackay. The Bombers are playing some great footy. Warner got a fist in. And out it goes.
Lots to analyse, Gaz. What stands out?
The Bombers have been cleaner with the footy. That's one of the reasons they're in front.
Grundy wins it. Jordan. Ball spills free in the tackle. Looking to peg one back. Defence 101 there. Haywood heads towards goal. But the kick is astray. A minor score.
He's clearly had a big impact on this match, but that impact could have been so much greater.
Amati. He can make them pay royally.
Kicking at his first.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
Showing exactly why they want the ball in his hands.
The Swans need to follow that goal up. They've got good chemistry, those two. That's a legal disposal, isn't it?
Tries to take him on and loses.
Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Grundy. Mills. They're a big chance here. Ridley wins it back. Great mark. And they're away. Merritt. Gives some ground with a handball. That'll work. Hobbs had some assistance. Rampy didn't need to be asked twice. His field kicking is normally first rate. Mackay with a chance to send it forward.
Run down. Great chase.
The clock is the enemy now. Heaney takes a beauty.
If they're to have any hope, there simply must be a goal.
He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence.
All of a sudden, we've got a pretty important centre clearance coming up.
The Swans have closed to within 3 kicks. Draper is giving him a bar. Met solidly. He's generally a good kick. Hobbs finds himself unattended. Merritt demanded the footy and got it.
Going at his second.
He's given it everything. Will it clear the goal line? Well played.
To really stamp some authority on this match.
It's there.
Case of too strong and too good. I don't think there was much more the defender could have done.
It's a comfortable margin, but they wouldn't want to rest on their laurels. Delivers it inside 50. Who's front and centre? Mackay. He'll be sore in the morning. Cox. Dersma gathers on the half volley. They can smell victory. Setterfield. They cannot keep him quiet. Mills. Good tackle. Time is starting to become a factor. Laddams gets his hand to it. Adams should be in the votes today. Was that a legal disposal? Bit of a nothing kick. Look at him go. Heads for the pocket. Dersma. Desperate defence. Right. It's there.
The Bombers have got it in the bag now.
The Swans have got to respond now. It's getting away from them. Bryan has been dominant in the ruck. Durham, he's besieged. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Laddams slaps it out. Mills, row bottom. Here's a chance to get it forward. He's been dispossessed. Was there some holding going on? Rampy will keep coming. The Swans moving the ball well. Mills couldn't burst through. Dersma runs onto it. Warner, that could be a goal-saving tackle. Grundy almost threw it out. Cox is calm in a crisis. They'll bide their time. Setterfield. Slick hands. Dersma can run and gun. The Bombers finishing strongly. Wright made the footy his. Kicks to space. Durham thought his way through it. Setterfield. They're huffing and puffing. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Right, Perkins. It's a goal.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
The Swans have given up 3 in a row now. They're in trouble. Solid tackle. McInerney. Good hands. Rampy. Blakey. This is much better. Warner on centre wing has marked. Mills can run and carry. Dishes it off. Ridley. They're irrepressible at the moment. They're moving the footy well here. The Swans have denied them the corridor. The Bombers can smell blood. Bryan, is that holding the ball? Adams runs onto it. Spills out in the tackle. Rowbottom in the centre square. This should end in a shot at goal. Hobbs needs to be quick. Dangerous place to lose it. Haywood, he's run into trouble. Great tackling technique there. Bryan had his measure today. Cops some unwanted attention. Durham. It's a tough game. Hobbs sets a task for the forwards. Draper read it well and claims the mark. The Swans are chasing tail. Centre field to put an exclamation mark on a dominant win. He's missed.
Some good work to create that shot on goal, but unfortunately, the finish let them down.
Blakey tasked with the kick in. And they're out of trouble. Laddams pushes into space and receives the footy. It's hard to find a winner for them today, and we'll have a throw-in.
Gaz, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The Bombers might be in front, but there's room for improvement with their kicking. They've been sloppy at times.
Bryan with the tap. Merritt. Mills displaying great endeavour. Warner. Grundy. Ridley takes it on the half-back flank. Laddams picks it off. That's poor kicking. Mills, what can he do with it? McInerney, Jordan, Adams, Durham runs onto it. You can't question his commitment.
He's gone. He had plenty of time.
In no hurry here. They've got winners all over the park. The Bombers have got out of jail. Who was he aiming for? Dersma uses the body well. Bryan, Laddams runs onto it. Mills, he's suddenly a popular man. Good build-up. Jordan, that might attract a pack. Warner marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
His goal was so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
He's given it everything. Will it clear the goal line? Mackay takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. Ridley wins the contest hands down. The Swans guarding the corridor. Menzie. Blakey has it now on centre wing. He'll field that one.
Must be holding the ball, and it is.
Cox. Can they find a late goal? Warner heads them off at the pass. The drought is over. The Bombers are premiers for the first time since 2000. Their 17th flag might just be the most satisfying of